guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the top 3 Arnold Schwarzenegger movies of all time, according to me. Just my picks. It's hard to pick 3. Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of my favorite actors, just because, I don't know, I was a child of the 80s, growing up 90s. I liked Arnold. A lot of people liked Arnold. When you were young, you just wanted to be all those characters. John Matrix, you just wanted to be that awesome and tough and gritty. So yeah, it was really hard to pick just 3 because there's so many good ones, and when I would think about one, I'd feel bad about leaving out another. But here we go, we're gonna try. Number 3. See you at the party, Richter. Screw you! You think this is the real Quaid? It is. Total Recall. Come on. I mean, is it even up for debate? It's such a good movie. Came out in 1990. Schwarzenegger plays Douglas Quaid, a man who has been brainwashed going to Mars. He was a secret agent who was at Mars, but then isn't. They brainwash him to think he's just a normal guy living on Earth, but then he goes to Total Recall. You've seen the movie. I don't need to give my horrible synopsis of it. Anyway, originally, they didn't want to cast someone like Arnold for the role. They wanted somebody more subdued. I believe the character was supposed to be someone who was, kind of meeker, not as, big and bolsterous as Arnold. Arnold pretty much was like, I need to be in that movie. I can't imagine that movie without anyone but Arnold Schwarzenegger as the lead. The great special effects of all the mutants and just the landscapes of Mars. He gives such a good performance, and it's such an awesome sci-fi movie by itself. It's the same director as RoboCop. You get that ultra hyper violence that goes on with it, along with the standard Arnold action. The scene where he has the hologram.
You think this is the real Quaid? It is.
I remember growing up and watching that scene. Just, I don't know, that always stuck out to me. To me, it's such a classic. Number 2.
You son of a bitch.
Predator. When I was younger, Predator was my favorite movie, period. You couldn't tell me otherwise. I watched that movie so many times growing up. It doesn't matter that it's rated R. It's one of the movies that inspired me to even just start enjoying film. It just resonated with me. The creature effects, the Predator itself is so good. That concept, the design of it, that made me want to do special effects. That made me interested in filmmaking. I shot my own version of Predator in my parents' basement. I used fake trees in the basement and made my friends with Nerf guns reenact Predator, and I took it so seriously. I think I got really upset when nobody would listen to me. Anyway, Predator, so good. Arnold is amazing in it. He's playing a Special Forces Commando, of course. What else would you want him to play? Fighting an alien that is invisible. The scene with him covered in mud and he's just like, ah, doing the Tarzan yell with the flame. You have Jesse the Body. You have Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed himself. Arnold just has some great one-liners in that where he throws the knife.
Stick around.
Directed by John McTiernan. Really should be a blueprint for more movies, I think, nowadays, for how to do an action movie. It sets it up really well. It keeps it very contained. You're stuck in that jungle and you feel like you can't get out. You think the movie's going one way. If you didn't know anything about Predator going into it, you would think it's just this standard military operations movie. But then it takes that twist and it goes sci-fi. Number 1. So, it was really tough to pick number 1. I almost went one way, and then I stopped myself and said, no, you know the answer. You know what the number 1 Arnold movie is, and that is Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Come with me if you want to live. I mean, really, it doesn't get any better. That is the Arnold movie. I mean, yeah, Running Man, True Lies, Eraser, Conan. I get it. They're all really good, but let's be honest. Terminator 2, Judgment Day, directed by James Cameron, it's the best. I almost picked the Terminator, the first one, because in that one, he does give a great performance, but he's a little bit more of a horror movie. He almost plays like a Michael Myers type, and he's good at it, but in the second one, you actually get a little more performance from him. He has more dialogue, and I think he really delivers it well. And you get that relationship between the Terminator and John Connor. I've probably watched Terminator 2 more than any other movie. I watched that VHS tape growing up over and over. I couldn't get enough of it. From the opening scene where he puts the cigar out on his chest to the motorcycle jump, a helicopter crashing into a SWAT truck. It might be the perfect action movie. It's just one fun thrill ride. It just doesn't get old. The effects in that movie hold up so well. And I don't know if I've seen Arnold give such a committed, great performance before or after that movie. You know, I've enjoyed a lot of his movies, but that is the one that I could watch over and over again and just enjoy it as much as the first or the 30th time that I've seen it. So yeah, that's my pick for the top 3 Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. I'm sure people disagree with me. Let me know in the comments below. Take me to task. Those are the top 3 for me. Really, Arnold Schwarzenegger is just fun to watch in pretty much everything he's in, whether it's Jingle All the Way or Hercules in New York. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.